What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. And it seems like people are kind of about facing when it comes to Persona 5 Scramble The Phantom Strikers, because we recently got a lot more information about this game. We've got the first real gameplay footage of it, and this game is incorporating a lot more elements than what people thought. We've got platforming, we've got stealth, and more action RPG. So let's go ahead and get into all the details that was recently revealed about this game coming to the PlayStation 4 and also the Nintendo Switch in 2020. So Persona 5 Scramble The Phantom Strikers will launch for the PlayStation 4 and the Nintendo Switch on February 20th, 2020 in Japan for 8,800 yen, Atlas has announced. A 13,800 yen treasure box edition will also be available. Now here are the latest details on the game. This was on the official site, plus you guys are seeing a brand new trailer as well. An action RPG featuring a completely new story. Persona 5, which has sold more than 2.7 million copies worldwide, makes its long-awaited action RPG debut on PlayStation 4 and Nintendo Switch. This is a completely new story set after the events of Persona 5. The game is a collaborative effort between the Persona team and Koei Tecmo's Omega Force. The Phantom Thieves' journey throughout Japan begins. Half a year after the ending of Persona 5, the Phantom Thieves of Hearts get together for a summer vacation, but get wrapped up in a new incident. Mystery cases are occurring all over Japan. Palaces and cognitive worlds of warped adults have returned. Donning their disguises once again, the Phantom Thieves set out to resolve this new incident. Scramble in action. Joker is not the only protagonist of Persona 5 Scramble The Phantom Strikers. You can directly control all members of the Phantom Thieves other than the Navigator, which is Futaba, and which does kind of suck. Switch up characters to fight as the situation calls for it. Run through the cities full of shadows with dynamic Persona summoning action. First print purchase bonus DLC, Persona series battle background music set. Use battle music from previous Persona series titles as the standard background music for Persona 5 Scramble The Phantom Strikers via this downloadable content. It includes the following background music: Revelations Persona PS1 Standard Battle Refined version, Persona PSP A Lone Prayer, Persona 2 Innocent Sin from PSP Standard Battle Music, Persona 2 Eternal Punishment PSP Standard Battle Music, Persona 3 Mass Destruction, Persona 3 Portable Wiping All Out, Persona 4 Reach Out to the Truth, Persona Golden Time to Make History. So once again, the standard edition for the PlayStation 4 and also the Nintendo Switch. We also have some more of the treasure box edition. You have a copy of the game, newly illustrated special box, Persona 5 Scramble The Phantom Strikers art book, which is 48 pages, Persona 5 Scramble The Phantom Strikers original soundtrack with 45 different tracks on there, Persona 5 Scramble The Phantom Strikers theme song, You Are Stronger, lyrics by Lotus Juice, vocals by Lynn, making of Blu-ray disc included as well. You have a Morgana towel, which is 350 millimeters by 900 millimeters, and you have a Persona Team original design satch, because this is awesome. I actually have the Take My Heart edition for the PlayStation 4 version of Persona 5, so I want to get this one too. Atlas also announced it will host the first official live stream for Persona 5 Scramble The Phantom Strikers featuring live gameplay on November 4th at 20 JST. You'll be able to watch it on YouTube and Twitter, and there's all sorts of cool presenters from celebrities and also Koei Tecmo. And of course, once again, the trailer's playing for you guys. So this is actually pretty cool. So yeah, there are a lot of people that are kind of about facing on this. There was a lot of salt at first, and there are still some people that don't think this is going to be very good. They don't like Omega Force games, whatever the case is. But personally, for me, this kind of confirms stuff that I saw in the trailer, which I knew that this was not going to be a standard kind of just run around and slash people up. I mean, you're still going to do that. It's essentially the new age of beat 'em ups, which people don't really understand. Like back in the day, you had these games like Double Dragon, or you had stuff like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, where just waves of enemies were coming at you in 2D, and people played those. This is essentially just the evolution of that into 3D, where you have just a bunch of waves of enemies coming at you and you fight them, but they're adding in action RPG elements. But with this game here, this goes kind of beyond what we've seen before. In the trailer, you see that there is stealth in the game, which does make sense for like the Phantom Thieves, right? They're going to be stealth. There's some stealth in Persona 5. So they've actually work that into the game as well. And then on top of that, some of the Persona 5, I would say Royale stuff, maybe they have like the grappling hook, but it shows Joker running in like the 2D section there and doing some platforming as well. So I do like the fact that they're incorporating these different type of genres into it. Now, I don't think these are going to be in depth. It's not going to be like Metal Gear Solid or like Donkey Kong or something when it comes to the quality of stealth or platforming, but it's nice to have a switch up in terms of what you can do. Now, what it seems like you're going to be able to have a bunch of your party members and then you can swap them out right there on the fly. Whereas like in Hyrule Warriors, or Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition or Hyrule Warriors Legends, more like it, you have all the characters on the map and then they fight with the AI, and then when you want to swap to them, it'll swap over to them. So it's a little bit different. This one, they're all in your party and then you switch right then and there, whereas Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition or even Fire Emblem Warriors, they're all on the map fighting at the same time, and then you can switch between them and then like you warp to their point where they're at, so you just automatically change. So it's a bit of a different thing. This is more of like a traditional RPG, right? You have all your party members there, but you fight one by one. That's what it seems like. Now, it could be a bit different once we actually get some more details and they show it off, but that's what it does seem like, and forgive me if I'm wrong on that one. But I am actually looking forward to this. I think the graphics look slick. Another thing that I really liked about what I saw in the trailer and everything, the aesthetics and the visuals and the gameplay seems to be like right out of Persona 5, right? All the different like visuals that they use for the speech and like the damage animations and the enemy designs and everything just seems right from Persona 5. So if you've played Persona 5, you're going to be right at home with this one. And another cool thing about this is that it takes place after Persona 5. So it's not like we're reliving certain moments of Persona 5, so we're retreading. This is actually new ground. I like when they actually make a new story with these type of games, and which they've been doing recently with the crossover games, whether it's Hyrule Warriors or it's Fire Emblem Warriors. This one has a brand new story that takes place afterwards. So those who are hardcore into Persona 5, it's like, okay, well, wait a minute. At least I can get myself a new story out of this. There is probably a lot of cool things that we'll learn about each of the characters, maybe some little tidbits here and there, which is cool. You know, it's cool that they're really working with them in order to make a high quality Muso action RPG type of games. Back when this game was first revealed, I was excited for it. I thought it was going to be a really good game, and after seeing this first trailer, I'm definitely just as excited, if not more excited, for this game here, and I'm happy that it's coming over. Now, we have to wait till February 2020 to get this one, February 20th, 2020, but you also have to remember that's just the Japanese release date. Now, I'm not sure how long it's going to take after the Japanese release date to come over to the West. I'm guessing there will be just a little bit of time. Hopefully it's not too long, but I would guess probably we'll see it in like October or maybe like August here in the West in 2020. I don't think they're going to launch it in February, just because there's a lot of crazy stuff happening in the first half of the year, February, March, and everything like that. So it seems like they might hold off and get the localization done. And it's Atlas here, so you know how Atlas is, and Atlas and Omega Force, but Atlas just loves to take their time with localizations and everything. So it does seem like it's going to be a little bit of a wait before we get it, but I think the wait will be worth it. I think it's going to be fun to play as all the different Phantom Thieves. I think the original story is cool. The graphics look slick. All the different elements from stealth and platforming kind of put into there, all of the Persona 5 aesthetics. I mean, it does look like they took a lot of time and care into this one, just like they did with Fire Emblem Warriors or Hyrule Warriors. These crossover games, when it comes to Muso series, I actually like. I've played and beat pretty much all of them with all of the crossover series of games that I do like. Not like the Gundam, I didn't beat all those games, but I've played it. You have the One Piece games and stuff like that, but for me, I love like the ones that I'm into, the RPGs that get these spin-offs or these Muso type of games. I'm really into those, right? Like I'm really into those, and I'm happy that they're doing this one here. One more thing that I do want to note with this, with Persona 5, guys, is that with the story, it does seem like there's going to be potentially characters that might be linked. Now, this is just me speculating. There might be some links to the next Persona game. That's what I'm thinking. Or there could be some callbacks to previous ones, even before Persona 5 with this new story. Or there might be some links to the next one. So I think for me, this is going to be like a must-play type of game, because maybe there leads to something with Persona 6. Now, I'm not 100% sure. I'm just kind of speculating with this here. But I think that this might be a way to where they can kind of sneak something in there. And then when Persona 6 comes, there was some type of scenario that was from Persona 5 Scramble The Phantom Strikers. So we'll see with that. But what are you guys' thoughts on this game in general? Have a lot of you guys changed your mind? Do you still feel the same way? Let me know in the comment section below. All right, guys, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We got Facebook and Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Hit that like button if you did like this video. Let me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to PlayerEssence for this RPG, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace.